From what I'm seeing on YouTube, it's a pretty good season for the Tailor already, so I thought I'd have a crack from land base. Went to one of the usual spots, just after work. Always find just on sunsets pretty decent. There's quite a few of these little runts, but there were some nice ones in between. I was using the new lure, the Nomad Styx in a 95mm. I bought it for flathead, but I thought it would be pretty awesome for Tailor too. It's got a pretty decent sized bib on it, so it dives pretty deep. So I'm basically just casting it out as far as I can, ripping in with a pretty fast to medium retrieve and a few flicks here and there. As I get closer to shore, I'll lift it up. Good start, it was 32 centimeters, which is pretty good for the river. Went quiet for probably half an hour, 40 minutes, but kept persisting. I'd switched over to the double clutch by now. This one was a nice fella. This one was decent, about 35 centimeters. Pretty happy with that. For the pies, I'm going to start off with half an onion. I want to chop it up pretty fine. I'm probably going to cook about 3 normal sized pies, so you can add more ingredients if you get more fish. I'll probably add that one garlic clove as well. You can add whatever veggies you want. I'm just going to chop up a bit of carrot and a bit of celery, and also add in some zucchini too. You don't want to have too much stuff in there because you want to make sure you can taste the fish in the pie. After I've sauteed the veggies for about 4 to 5 minutes, I'll add in some flour and some butter. I'll mix it up into a roux. So basically the flour will be nice and brown with the butter, and I'll slowly add in probably 30 mils, 40 mils of milk at a time. Probably want to add in about 100 to 150 mils of milk. Slowly stirring it in to make it nice and thick. You can add in your lemon zest now as well. Add in your salt and pepper to taste. At the end I've added in a little bit of wine. You don't have to do that. You want to add it in right at the end so it doesn't split everything and make it all gross. I would usually probably add in some dill or maybe some chives, but I didn't have any. Once it's all nice and cooked, you want to just put it to the side and let it cool down, because you're going to add it to the pastry. If you add it into the pastry hot, it will just melt a hole through the bottom and you get soggy pies. So once it's cooled down, I've just used puff pastry here and put a little bit of the mixture at the bottom of the tin. I then add a pretty decent amount of fish in each one. You want to make sure that it tastes like fish. So you don't want 1 or 2 bits in each pie like you get at the servo or something like that. You want to really fill them right up. Add your tops and crimp it all around. Pretty easy to do, don't have to be too neat. Once they're all crimped, you just want to add like a whisk an egg and just brush it over the top. It makes it nice and brown. It's really important that you poke 2 holes in each pie. Just want to let the steam out, otherwise they pop. You've got fish all over the oven. Put them in until they're brown. It probably takes about 15, maybe 20 minutes. These were bloody delicious. Beautiful flaky fish and a lovely sauce.